Proto-moto decks. I'm going back to another box opening. Today we have the starter deck 16, so let's just get right into it. So this one is the Blast Stage structure deck for Metal Garurumon. And the thing you gotta kind of know about this is that I don't believe you could buy this at your like standard Targets and whatnot, just because there currently are, if you go to your local game store, they'll have the errata pack, because this deck did get a receive an errata for, I'll bring up the two cards right now. Here we go, which is one of the main components, which is where Garurumon. So you'll get 2 in each pack. So if you buy 2 structure decks, you'll get 4 in total. So let's just get right into it. I also like they made the boxes a bit larger. This is about the same size as the one-piece ones. So they just made it a bit more plastic. And you do get playmat, surprisingly enough. I remember Digimon decks, they typically like to put their stuff... like on the cards and not on the back. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's interesting. So we get the playmat right there, and then is there another one? Oh, so that's cool. Yeah, it's reversible playmat. That's nice. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure the the tips and tricks and whatnot are on the cards in the back. Then I always have trouble zipping this up because don't remember how to open it, don't remember how to close it, and they always get torn up, but we'll get right into it. Okay, so starting off, we have we get 4 copies of Tsunamon. So it has the inherited effect of if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. Let me try to focus a bit more. So next up we have Elecmon, level 3. On play, draw 1 card from your deck, then trash 1 card from your hand. So we get 4 copies of those. We have a rare version of Gabumon. So you could Digivolve from Tsunamon for 0 cost. Start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Pretty good. So when you have your Tamer, you could +4 depending. And then inherited effect, when attacking, once per turn, draw 1 card. And then trash 1 card from your hand. You get 2 of those. We have Tapirmon. Its inherited effect is basically retaliation. You get 4 of those. So rather you got 4 of these and not 2 copies of the Gabumon and 2 lesser versions of that. Next up, we have Gotsumon. So Gotsumon has retaliation, and then when this Digimon attacks the opponent, lose 2 memory. You get 4 copies of those. Bakemon, this is our main blocker. It's a 4 play cost and a 5,000 DP. So we get 4 copies of those. And then we have Meramon. On deletion, gain 1 memory. And then we have 4 copies of those. Oop, it's getting stuck back there. Oop, okay. Yeah, so it seems to me like on deletion effects are what you want to do. You want to just keep on swinging into your opponent's security and hope you pop yourself. And then this is Garurumon, and this is not the one that got the errata. So you could Digivolve level 3 from Gabumon for 2. And then security, you may play 1 Gabumon or Tamer card with Matt Ishida in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So if this is face down in security, your opponent attacks to it, and it goes to the trash, you get to play either your Mat or your Gabumon. So it's pretty good recursion. And then when Digivolving, draw 1 card, and then inherited effect, when attacking, once per turn, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card. So it seems like in the Gabumon line, you basically draw 1 and discard. Next up, we have Pumpkinmon. On play, you may play 1 purple Digimon with level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. So I guess you go hard 6 and then recover your Gabumon. You get 4 copies of those. We have Mammothmon. This is a bigger blocker. Play cost of 7 with 7,000 DP. And then main effect is blocker, but it's inherited effect. The Digimon gets retaliation. We get 4 copies of those actually. Next up, we have 2 copies of Where Garurumon, but like I said before, you'll be getting these 2 copies if you go to your local game store and get the errata, because on the bottom text over here, it says by trashing 1 card in your hand, unsuspend this Digimon, but this one over here is when attacking, trash 1 card from your hand, delete 1 of your level 4 or lower opponent's Digimon. So these ones you'll probably have to take out and then save for that one. But then we get to the main body of the deck right here, the boss monster. This is Metal Garurumon Ace. So one of your you could burst Digivolve from your hand one of your Digimon may digivolve into this card without paying the cost. When digivolving, by trashing up 3 cards in your hand, gain 1 memory for each card trashed. And then when attacking, once per turn, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with lowest level. So you should be able to just go into this fairly easy during your opponent's turn and then gain memory. So like if your opponent's attacking security, I want to burst Digivolve into Metal Garurumon and then trash 3 cards in my hand to get myself to the memory. So we get 2 copies of those. And also a good thing to point out is that these Ace monsters, they have Ace Overflow -4. So when a card would be moved from the battle area or under a card to another area, lose 4 memory. So no matter what you kind of gain back, you already kind of lose. So yeah, 2 copies of those. And then next up we have another level 6. This is Skull Mammothmon. When digivolving, draw 1 card from your deck, then trash 1 card in your hand. And then all turns, when one of your effect trashes a card in your hand, you may play 1 level 4 or lower purple Digimon from your trash while paying the cost, and you get 4 copies of those. Yep, right there. And then moving on to our tamers, we have Matt Ishida. This is our memory tamer. So if you have 2 or fewer memory, set it to 3. And then all turns, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand by suspending the tamer, gain 1 memory. So effectively, if you did burst Digivolve into the Metal Garurumon Ace, you'd be able to suspend this for 4 cost. Or gain 4 memory at least to offset the loss. And then we have another option. We have Lament of Friendship. While you have this tamer with Matt Ishida in its name, you may use the card without meeting the color requirements. Return 1 Digimon card from your trash to your hand. Then one of your Digimon with Garurumon in its name gains on deletion. Play this card without paying the cost until the end of your opponent's turn. So it just gives good recursion. You get 2 of those. Next up, we have Baldy Blow. Delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. So that's just general removal, cost 4. And then that's the last 4 ones over there. So I think this deck has a lot of potential in terms of just recursion. I'm not too entirely sure right now how it's going to play out in the meta, just because, like, you might just see the Ace monsters come out and not necessarily, like, everything else. But if you are playing a purple Gabumon deck, it's definitely the one that you want to pick up to kind of get into it. But yeah, just a reminder, just go to your locals. They'll have the packs for you for your Errata Were Garurumons, all right? So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later, all right? So sign on.